Pharmacies blew up during the pandemic, with many Americans left with few choices to get their medications. But there are some risks with buying medicine online. There's a new survey that shines a light on the online system that may not work the way that you actually think. Libby Bainey is the senior advisor to the Alliance of Safe Online Pharmacies, and she's joining me now to talk a little bit more about this. Hello to you.
Hi, good to see you again, Lourdes.
Of course, and we've talked before about this issue that you're seeing with online pharmacies. Tell me a couple of sort of the key things this new survey found as you talk to consumers.
Sure. Well, not surprisingly, and as you signaled, more and more Americans are using online pharmacies to buy medicine. That's driven by cost, convenience, and access to care. Those have been historically true. What is interesting is that more Americans buy online, but they don't understand the risks. And so people don't perceive the fact that they could be buying substandard, counterfeit, or falsified medicine, sometimes even laced with deadly fentanyl.
Yeah, we've heard those stories before. Of course, we've reported on them. And the shortage of certain medications, the price of drugs have also led many people to turn to some of these online pharmacies. So the question becomes, what's being done to make sure those drugs are being monitored or regulated? Is anything being done?
Yeah, great question. Well, and as you noted, the shortages issue is one that the Alliance for Safe Online Pharmacies Foundation recently studied, finding that that is driving people online, taking more risk when they can't get those medicines that they normally would get in brick and mortar pharmacies. They go to online sources, sometimes legitimate channels with FDA-approved medicine, and sometimes dangerous sources, unregulated, that could be selling counterfeit drugs. So what is being done? Trying to create more access for legitimate telemedicine is a primary important role that the federal government can take, is to make sure that people know how to buy safely. They are going to continue to go online. Our studies show that. And so making sure people have safe, regulated access to telemedicine and online pharmacies, while also doing this flip side, the enforcement against illegal online pharmacies that are putting patients at risk.
Okay, and I know that you've been very vocal on a federal level to try to gain some legislation that would perhaps address this. Are we anywhere near that at this point, or are you still kind of struggling a little bit with it?
Yeah, I'd like to think that we're closer than we are. It's not because there's concern about the legislation so much, it's just Congress and gridlock. There are many members of Congress that care deeply about this issue and are trying to push legislation to stop illegal online drug sellers, the websites, through social media platforms and online marketplaces. So there's bipartisan, bicameral interest in this issue, but it's not been the most biggest priority in Congress just yet.
Okay, before we go, if somebody is buying their medicine online, what are some key pieces of advice that you would give them? A few things that maybe they should look at?
Yeah, thank you for asking, because the best thing consumers can do right now is educate yourself. This is really a buyer beware system for patients. So please verify before you buy. You can go to safe.pharmacy or LegitScript to credible accreditation sources for legitimate online pharmacies and telemedicine companies. So verify before you buy. Don't just search, don't just look on social media. Verify through safe.pharmacy or LegitScript to ensure that you're buying FDA-approved medicine.
All right, Libby Bainey, thank you. Always nice to talk to you. We will post more on our website, WGNTV.com. We'll talk to you again soon.
Thank you.
Okay. Up next.